Hello everyone, this is Vandita. I am studying in Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering, Bangalore. I am here to discuss how to animate using physics. Today, let's see the contents for today's videos. That is, what is animation? Types of animation. There are 5 types of animation. We'll be discussing about each of them in brief. Next, we'll see how to create an animation within 10 steps. And then we'll see what are the detailed steps to create your own animation and which app we are going to use, etc. Let's start. First, this is the animation which I'm going to create. I'm using the app called FlipaClip and trying to create this kind of animation. This is a squirrel jumping. Okay. So we'll just see how to create this animation. First, let's discuss what is animation. Animation is a method of photographing successive drawings, models, or even puppets to create an illusion of movement in a sequence. Because our eyes can read only or retain an image of approximately 1/10th of a second, when multiple images appear in fast succession, the brain blends them into a single image. So this is called as animation. Next, let's discuss what are the 5 types of animation. Actually, in the whole animation, there are 5 types. The first one is traditional animation. Let's see what is traditional animation. Each picture is drawn by hand on a table with light filtering through it. This allows the animator to create what is referred to as keyframing, which is the positioning of objects at a certain point of time. So this is called as traditional animation. Next, let's discuss what is 2D animation, two-dimensional animation. Two-dimensional animation refers to the vector-based animations similar to the ones used in Flash. This type of animation has been growing in popularity because the technology is so accessible. The 2D animation uses the technology to create animation. It gives more flexibility to beginners in animation. The animation can be designed even by the users. Actually, animation is very easy. Next, let's discuss what is the 3D animation, that is three-dimensional animation. 3D animation is also known as computer animation and is currently the most used form of animation. All around the world, 3D animation, many people are going to use it. The process of 3D animation is very different from the traditional animation, but they both require the artist to share the same principles of movement and composition and animation. The 3D animation and traditional animation are same by principles. Next, let's discuss about the motion graphics. Unlike the previous methods types of animation, motion graphics are not driven by characters. This art forms focuses on the ability to move graphic elements, shapes, and text. This process is commonly used for things like television promotions, videos, and animated logos. Next, stop animation. This is the 5th and the last animation. Stop animation is very similar to traditional animation because it combines a series of still images that are slightly different to show movement. The large difference is that stop motion used photography and captures real objects. Next, we'll discuss how to animate using the FlipaClip app in just 10 steps. First, we need to open the app. Start opening the FlipaClip app on the Google Play Store. We need to go to the Google Play Store and click and search for the FlipaClip app, and we need to install it. Next, we need to log in with our details. Then click on the plus or new button that indicates to create a new project. Next, we can add characters of your choice. Choose any character or you can even draw it by yourself. This app provides an opportunity or option to draw the animation even by yourself. Next, we need to add scenes. You can create different scenes by clicking on add page. Next, we need to animate the characters. FlipaClip uses a block-based programming interface to animate characters, drag and snap blocks from the blocks panel. Next, we need to create scripts. Scripts are like we can create our own actions. Here, I have created a squirrel jumping, that is called a script, and we can create any block of your script. Next, we need to add interactions. It provides an opportunity to add interactions. For example, of adding interactions are, you can use the when tapped to make characters respond to the tap screen. That is, when you use the when tapped option, and when you tap on the screen, it makes the character respond to it. Next, duplicate screens. You can duplicate screens and modify the character's position in each screen to create an illusion. Next is test and play. Once you are satisfied with your animation, you can test it and you can play it. Once you have created an animation, you can tap on the green flag to test and play your animation. Last step, once you're convinced with your animation, you can save the animation using the save button and you can share the animation to your wished friends. Since we have discussed what are the procedure that you can do for creating an animation, let's discuss what are the easy steps with photos. I have displayed the photos of me animating using the FlipaClip app. First, we need to, as I have said, we need to download the FlipaClip app from the Google Play Store, and then we need to log in with your details. This is the FlipaClip app, which have been saying about. Okay, next, let's see what we have to do with this FlipaClip app. Step 2, we need to click on the new project and select background color, size, and frames per second. There is an option to create all the choose background, choose size, and choose frame per second. After choosing the correct numbers, we can click on create project option. Next, let's see what to do next. Now we need to turn on the button to start creating our own animation. There is a turn on button. We need to just click it on it. So this is the background screen which will appear after clicking on the turn on option. Here I have just drawn lines to indicate that we can create our own animation, or we can use these on tools to create our own animation, create pictures, create characters, and create backgrounds for our animation. After that, this is my animation which I have done. I've just done it in the video format. This is the animation that have been created. Thanks for watching. If you like my video, please do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.